it would make sense if the crime scene gets relocated from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room. You would have to swap the posters because the poster would have the bloodstain proof that you banged your head against the wall in the boys' locker room.
I want to take another look at the Genocide Jack case. I knew it was around here somewhere. It's gone! Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who would do something like that... I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. She was getting a blue track jacket in that duffel bag.
Oh, you're right. Thanks.
She wasn't wearing one, though.
What if Chihiro was actually a guy? And that's why she was in the boys' locker room.
If you are right in that shit, though, that throws a whole ass wrench in my theory on why it can't be Toko.
It also that's a whole lot of movement to do to move the, but it's a whole lot of movement that why was it done?
You would have to move the entire bar lifting station to move the rug.
Yep, it's true, and it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I mean, yeah, she could be. I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time.
Shy, but
she talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally different with the opposite sex? Oh wait, maybe she was just used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. And, oh my god, there's gonna be a point where they're gonna be like, she had a penis.
She had a big-ass schlong.
The biggest schlong.
That's why she wore a skirt.
Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial.
Wait, what?
Well, if it's coming, I think there was a moment I could save right before it started. Like, we go up there and it's like, set up your skills and all that.
Yeah, you can save right in front of the door.
You remember where to meet, right?
Well, I mean, like, save right before it begins. Like, we go in, we go up, it's like, alright, start, and then we set up our skills. I think we can save there. If we can.
Is that what you wanted to save?
I'd like to stretch it to just there if possible. But if we can get to
I'd
this
save
outside
right
door,
before just in case it turns out you can't.
Yeah, I'll save outside the door and we'll just go to that point. If we can't save there, at least I save outside the door.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
But really now? What?
See,
I didn't
I
think
feel like
had...
we still have more we can figure out.
Yeah, I didn't think we were on our last clues, but they wouldn't let us go if we didn't. Begin the class trial, or it's about time to begin. They're kind of forcing us.
Is it true though that they wouldn't let us go without all of the clues?
Do you think they'd be like, you got all the main clues, but you didn't get all the side clues?
I feel like that's kind of what happened last time, though, because I feel like we did miss one or two clues.
It was the laundry room that messed us. Yeah, the trash room, not laundry room. The red door. It's right through here.
The laundry room turns on the washing machine, fire bursts out.
I don't think I can leave. No, okay. Well, I'll save right outside the door, and then I'll save again if I'm able to, thing. Oh, man. We know how long that class trial is gonna be.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So is everyone ready to what? Am I blind, or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here. And I really can't do his voice. I mean, I want to, but it's just too late. And Toko is... You really don't remember?
come on.
Kidding, I'm kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. She's gonna look insane. And just like he said a few minutes later, he reappeared dragging Toko behind him. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible. You're terrible. Whew, so now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator. Let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there. I thought it was up we went. I don't remember going down. So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here.
Hey, come on.
Fucking Toko, man. What's got her so worked up? I guess I won't help much out at all in this one. Wait, what? I think I gave you plenty to work with. Show us how far your logic can take you.
Shall we go?
Shall we begin?
Miss Fujisaki, I must admit, for being 3D, she was quite remarkable. Of course, just the idea of 3D makes me cringe.
You ready? We doing this? Wow, I just realized this. Out of all, of course, I voice majority of the people. You literally only voice like 3 people. You voice only 3 people now.
They keep killing off my characters!
Let's talk to Sakura first.
I will uncover the villain who performed such heinous acts of on a weaker individual.
Well, last chapter I lost 2 people, and you lost 1. This chapter you're losing 1, and I'm probably gonna lose 1 too, because Toko is definitely Genocide Jack. Or it could be Byakuya. Either way, I still lose someone as well.
Yeah, but they're both characters you voice.
Yeah. Time for your boy.
Yeah, I'd say you lose more characters, we'll be back on even.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we started even. I think I still voiced them.
No, we really didn't. You took a lot of characters to start with. I don't know why the killer did what they did, but I'm sure it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails, right, bro?
Now it's less.
There is something odd about Toko's behavior. I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it.
Alright, let's save right at the elevator then.
I mean, on the first murder, didn't Toko say that she was, like, you know, acted violently to blood or something?
Yeah, she couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
It's true.
Yes. I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions. Couldn't stop speculating. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds, deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. We're just gonna see more and, like, just less and less people on this thing, man.
Oh,
Until
yeah.
finally,
Final chapter is gonna be like 3 people going down there.
it came to a sudden stop.
Oh, I swear though, at least one of my characters that I voiced better fucking make it to the last chapter.
Like, all your characters are just dead. I'm sure I'm gonna have you voice a character that I voice.
Yeah,
because if all
100%.
your
Taking
people
one of
are
your
dead.
characters if that's the case.
Yeah, that has to happen because you can't just voice
Yeah, yeah.
nobody. And that will probably happen if my characters all just start dying. Alright.
Also, I feel like at least Celeste's gotta make it. Celeste's gotta make it to the end.
What do you
Like,
think?
she just seems like one of the types of characters.
I redecorated it. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with. Good, good. You're raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it, not at all.
Well,
Okay, then let's get this show on the road. Everyone please find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. And it says, do you want to save the data for the class, for the chapter 2? Yes, we want to save it right outside that. But if I could set up my skills and still save again. Okay, let's set up our skills at least before we finish this thing. What do we have? Because this time we are going to make sure we use skills. Increase damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed effective during the battle. Yeah, that's the one we got from Saka. It seems we don't actually have anything else. It seems we have one active class trial battle skill and one passive skill from Celestia. Okay then. So next time, we will go through this epic class trial. I don't even really need to save again then. Alright, it's time to get into the epic trial. Let's do this thing. Time to get that blood
let's
pumping.
begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
I don't remember how to do any of this.
If you can figure out who done
I think we just gotta click on the
only
things,
they
don't we?
will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
Oh, this is basically on you unless you miss it.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon.
The murder weapon. First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. Oh boy. Locker room dumbbell. Yeah, that's right.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
That is true.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe.
No, I was trying to hit that. Oh, I missed it.
That certainly would
I was
make
going after
did
it, but I
you?
missed it.
Oh,
missed
yeah,
it.
I see that you missed. Okay.
Yeah.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe.
Gotcha.
No, he's wrong.
Let's see.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell?
You barely got that,
found
man.
at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood. And there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You
looked at her head wound?
Well, I mean, you kind of have to.
Yes! That's so creepy!
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
I mean, I agree with him, but...
What? For real? Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? A new element has been added to the non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? I guess we have to. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there's no way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the X button to attach the silencer, which you can shoot down the white noise. Oh boy, I see. I mean, well, let's see what happens.
Okay, hold on. Could you, like, stop going through all this reading real quick?
I don't think
Oh,
I
never mind. It's too late.
What's there? Oh no, I can pause. You have something that you need to say?
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Okay. So, last time, the person that we refuted, like, on all of the things was the person who did it.
Mm-hmm.
I know we've only refuted one person so far.
Mm-hmm.
But is it really? Like, would they do it again?
No, I don't think every person who refutes, because they could just be like, oh, this had to be a lead pipe, but no, it wasn't. It had to be something else. Because they...
Yeah, I know last time, like, every time we refuted someone, it was the person who did it. It was the same person we refuted.
Yeah.
So I was just like, wondering, they do the same thing again?
I don't think so.
Or, no.
I think we'll figure that out.
Well, yeah, we'll figure it out. I was just curious in that. I just wanted to bring that to your attention.
I'm sure. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
No, we have proof. I think we must be on gentle difficulty, because where's the white noise? I thought I had this on normal, at least. If that's the case, I gotta change something.
Might know one reason he could be involved.
I sadly don't think I can change that right now.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
What?
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that
I think our man might be onto something, honestly.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
The other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case, which the world at large doesn't know. If I'm not mistaken, it has to do with the positioning of the body. Oh shit. I think it's where the murder took place, because we know of the message, we know of the victim, we do know of a place, but we don't exactly know of it fully. We fully know of how they're positioned. We fully know of what the message is.
But it is the position though, because it's what the public doesn't know. The public doesn't know that the victim was being like hung up on all of them. Remember, it's the position.
I got it.
So it seems.
In every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way.
I would have had that wrong on my own.
Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
Oh. Oh, really? Like I hadn't figured that one out.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is
I mean,
Toko Fukawa.
I don't think it's Toko though.
Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. What it means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also to not be Toko. The answer is that she's not just one person, but
the
multiple
split
people.
personality,
Right?
though.
Yeah. Let's go. The Hangman's Gambit. What am I looking for? Let's see. S-H-I. S-H-I.
S-H-I. Oh, fuck.
S-H-I, then we got C's, we got H, S, C, O, Z, N.
I'll go for an N, I don't know, man. I have no idea.
What? Oh, right, I forgot we have that concentrate ability. It doesn't look like that's working here, though. What is it?
Man, I don't know what this word is. You just gotta start guessing on this right now, man.
Damn. Looks like we're gonna take some real damage during this. See? No. Z. We should have known it was schizo. Come on, we said this before.
What? That's not even a real word!
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Damn it.
That's not even a real word! Like, what?
But it's just shorter for the schizophrenic, or whatever.
Yeah, but like, if the word was longer, I would have immediately thought that.
Yeah, same here.
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Alright, let me slow down a second here. I thought Hifumi was a full-length 2D simp. Why is he going so hard on the 3D girls now? Like, he's simping for Celestia, and now he's starting to slowly simp for Toko? Even though he kinda hates her? What is going on?
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange
I don't know, man. I don't know. The
guy
guy had like the whole chapter 1 going off of how he'll never go for 3D girls and 2D is amazing.
The one thing that shows Toko could have a split personality has to do with her behavior. Yeah, her behavior changed. It's not because she fainted, it's not because... Yeah, her behavior changed.
Yeah.
It's not because she arrived later, she fainted. She completely changed when she saw the body.
It was 100%, yeah.
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
I'm fine, I'm fine. I don't know why they just don't voice act this part. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? I'm not doing that laugh. She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can't.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
Obviously. I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in.
Which was one thing
I really don't think it's
It was
Toko,
to
though.
keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
It has to be.
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
Once we get to a breaking point, you'll see she'll snap.
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Oh. Oh.
What? You promised? I can't believe you lied!
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
You know, like... Byakuya here...
I think it might... honestly, I think it's more of Byakuya than it is Toko as the killer, though.
Byakuya's kind of a... He's being a real dick. I mean, like...
I mean, either way, he's a dick, yeah.
Look. I mean, okay, we can look at this in two ways. Maybe he wouldn't have told anyone had Chihiro not been murdered in that way.
Fair.
But then again, Byakuya is kind of a dick.
This is the real world.
But also, Toko telling Byakuya this, and then him spending his entire time in the library reading up on the files, could have been the perfect way to frame murder.
Besides, you broke your promise first.
Wait, how did she break the promise?
You said that as long as you were here, no matter what,
you
wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone.
See, Byakuya, like I said, he told because she broke her promise first. Well, yeah, pretty much. She did some killing. And so he's like, well, I gotta expose your ass.
I don't think she did some killing, though. I think she kept her promise.
This would be some... But why is she acting like I can't believe you did it? You lied.
Because she wouldn't know if her split personality killed. She wouldn't know. She wouldn't know.
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep her promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
For real? I doubt he actually truly agreed to that, knowing how he kinda hates every living being.
That's the only reason I promised.
How many times
I'm thinking that was definitely a ploy to get her trust and
But
then
you
murder and
weren't
flame her.
able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it, but...
Okay, before I was kind of like also like meek on Toko's voice actress. Like I was like, she doesn't do great with Toko here. Like she's done better in other roles, but honestly, she's doing really good right now.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
He's trying to get Genocide Jack to come out.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person?
Oh.